Hello, this is Patrick from Heavy Therapy, and I want to do an unboxing of two packages I've got today in the mail. This might actually be my first video I upload. Um, these are not mystery boxes. I know what I got, but I find a lot of cool bands I've never heard of when I look at these vinyl unboxings from other channels. So this first package is from the great independent label 20 Bucks Spin, and they're based out of Pittsburgh. And I don't exactly know how long they've been around, but they've been around for quite a while. Um, and this release that I got here is one of my favorite releases of the year. Um, Possibly will make my top 10 albums of 2021. For sure will make my top 20 albums of 2021. And I believe before this, all they had was a demo or an EP. They are a band out of Brooklyn, New York. Um, and when I get this bad boy open, I will show you who and what I am talking about. So, this is the great debut album from Gravesend, and this album is called Methods of Human Disposal. And this is actually a real shot from the 1980s, and it is just an amazing record cover. Um, it fits perfectly with the music. Gravesend are I describe them as like a blackened hardcore band played by metalheads, or played by death metalheads, I should say. Blackened hardcore played by fans of death metal. Um, awesome D beat drum patterns, very awesome drum performance. General. Um, and yeah, cool little insert with lyrics. I love their rat logo. There are sounds of rats on one of the tracks on the album. Um, Trying to think if I recall what track it might be on. Um, but yeah, it's 15 tracks. Just absolutely sick, blackened hardcore with death metal vibes go throughout it. Um, and yeah, the variant I chose was, I believe, just black. Cool. Yeah, awesome. So cool. Um, Middle section right there, and then it has the rat. Lyrics are about grimy New York City. Um, Gravesend is actually a bureau, a neighborhood, I should say, in Brooklyn. And yeah, the album's about the dark, seedy underworld of New York City. And yeah, it's just one of my favorite albums of the year. Really excited to put it on the turntable. And this is the first package that I received today. 20 bucks spend, sorry, from 20 bucks spin, Gravesend, Methods of Human Disposal, out this year in 2021. And of course, as always, Vince sends a sticker in all of their packages. I think this is actually a new one for me. So I have 3 stickers now from 20 bucks spin. And awesome. So this next package, and yeah, I know better. I should have already opened it before I started the video, but I'll be quick. Um, so this next package is actually a pre-order, and depending on when this video comes out, um, you will either see the unboxing of this record before the album itself is released, or you won't. Um, but I am talking about the pre-order of the new album. Um, the record label is Relapse Records, and this is the new album from the Belgian-based band Amenra. Get it out, and Amenra. Amenra is hard to, not really hard to define, but what I mean is whatever words you use to describe, whatever adjectives you use to describe, whatever nouns you use to describe Amenra, um, aren't going to come close to the experience, the feeling you get from listening to them. Um, I've actually am a new fan of Almond Raw. I recently discovered them a couple of months ago. I found out they were going to be on the cover of Decibel magazine, and I decided to check them out. So I checked out the single that they dropped, the first song they dropped from this beautiful album right here called Doorn. And the first single they dropped was actually track 3 on the album, De Evenmens, and it's just mid-tempo, groovy, post-metal song, passionate screams, um, tempo changes that are subtle but very impactful. Um, and I was hooked after that one song. I was just like, this, you know, not avant-garde. I've heard post-metal before, but it was something about the execution of it immediately hit me. The emotional impact, um, catchy mid-tempo groove and melody. So I actually go and check out the first album I chose to listen to was their live album from 2016 called Alive. And I had headphones on and I was laying in bed and I didn't know what album I was choosing. I was just choosing a random album and it caught on to me that all right, I had the feeling of okay, this is a live acoustic album. This is probably not, normally what they sound like throughout their career. Track 4 is a cover of Parable by Tool, and I was hooked. So I finished the album, and it was an amazing, cathartic experience. And then I went back and checked out, all of their albums. Their first EP called Mass 1, then you had Mass 2, their first debut full length, Mass 3, and so forth. And I was hooked. So now I am checking out their so now I received their new album, De Doorn, their first for Relapse Records, and it's got 5 tracks. The shortest track is 4 minutes and 39 seconds. The longest track is the final track, 12 minutes and 42 seconds, called Vor Emir, and that track is actually now released as well. Slow moving, 9 minutes of it, 8.5 minutes of it is just slow, beautiful, contemplative song. And you always have this anticipation that it's going to already, it's going to burst in with energy, and it doesn't. For the longest time, it doesn't until around the 9 minute mark, and then it's just really just scratchy, noisy, hardcore post metal riff and groove that comes in for a short period of time, and so I'm looking forward to playing this. Let's see how they packaged it. Okay, so it is a gatefold. Nice. There's the beautiful thorns, um, spray painted silver, and they actually said that they were not necessarily inspired by the religious imagery of the crown of thorns in this case, but more of the fact that plants grow grow thorns naturally as a defense mechanism, which is awesome and beautiful. But he says, they're usually green, they're usually brown. Colin, and talking about the vocalist Colin, the lyricist and vocalist Colin, in numerous interviews retells their inspiration here, and he says that normally these thorns that are grown are green or brown, and we don't notice them, but they're amazing. So, but he knows that he argues that we are always stopped by gold or stopped by silver. So that is what calls for the silver spray painting of these thorns. Cool gatefolds, and then you get cool. So it's a 2 LP set. Is what they look like. LP1, it looks like. Okay, and there's the English translation of the lyrics, which is really cool. And I believe the entire album is sung in Flemish. The lyrics are written and the lyrics are delivered in Flemish. But yeah, he has the English translation below, which is just a really um, cool addition. Didn't know that was going to be. And then let's look at the variant I received. I actually don't remember. I think it's just gold. Yes, so beautiful gold variant. Cool. And the other one, I assume, is the same. There we go. Nice gold vinyl. And that is my mail day today. Um, by the time you see this video, um, actually, I do believe that on some website right now, is streaming the Amenra album, so you can go find it right now yourself. I'm gonna put it on the turntable when I jump off this video. So, two amazing heavy releases. They span the different types of heavy music. We have Gravesend, 20 bucks spin, Methods of Human Disposal, 2021 release, their debut album. And then we have Amenra de Doorn, their debut from Relapse Records, but not their debut album at all. Um, they've been around for quite some time, and um, yeah, that was my mail day. I'm going to go enjoy these records. Thanks for watching. Find me on Twitter as well at heavy_therapy, and see you all soon. Goodbye.